Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We have a very interesting Rumble here for you all tonight. It is the WWE women versus AEW women, and it is going to be a good one for sure. I cannot wait. This is going to be awesome. So it's 15 versus 15, kind of like a tournament that we do, but it's a little bit different. And I will say this, I'm using WWE women from the past, the present, to represent the team, and also with AEW to determine who I was going to use. I went on the roster, the active women's roster, and I chose from that because I don't know a lot about the AEW women's division. So when I searched some of the women, I made sure they were on the roster currently. At least I think I got everyone that's on the roster. If not, it's going to be non-WWE. But Beth Phoenix is here. Of course, she's representing Team WWE. And I don't know a lot about the AEW women. I know about some of them, and there's some I like more than others. But it's definitely going to be an interesting one. And I had a couple people recommend this one to me. Not just one person, but a couple. But I don't recall who it all was. But thank you all again. And I was not aware of this superstar. Her name is Serena Deb. I've never heard of her. There's a couple of these. Like I said, I haven't watched AEW in a while now. So I'm only aware of a few of the female wrestlers on the female roster, on their female roster. So, and here we go. So we're starting off with, and everyone starts off with 3 finishers and 30-second entrances to make things go by faster. Otherwise, it could take too long. But some people will get ripped off here, obviously. But we don't want it to be an hour and a half. We're not trying to make a movie. So. And number 3 is Charlotte Flair. And, some people can't stand Charlotte. Some people like Charlotte. But the reason why I chose her for it is because, she is one of the 4 horsewomen. And also, her overall is high. I tried to get WWE women with high overalls because the rest of them, all the AEW girls were custom made. So yeah. And Sasha Banks is number 4. Sasha Banks at number 4. And in the future, just to give you guys a future reference, they could go to AEW. But at the time I'm doing this, they're not. So. I like Sasha. Sasha's one of my favorites, for sure. We've already done, I think, a male version of AEW versus WWE, so it's about time we did a female version. And I think I've had a couple people suggest it, not just one. And Abaddon is number 5. Abaddon. And there goes Charlotte. So Charlotte has been eliminated. I bet some of you all love that one. Abaddon, I have seen her fight a couple times. She is very scary. But you gotta give them credit where credit's due. She definitely stands out compared to some women wrestlers that don't stand out as much as others. But Abaddon definitely very unique, and Natalia's number 6. Natalia number 6 here. Beth Phoenix eliminating Sasha. And number 7 is Chris Statlander. I've seen her, but I really haven't seen her fight. Maybe once, but her character on the show is pretty unique as well. I like when they have their half of their face painted, like Darby and Thunder Rosa, and I like that. I think that's cool. Sometimes I don't like face paint. It just depends on who's using it. Sting, of course, is iconic with it. But I have never liked Jeff Hardy's face paint. And I know I'm going to get some hate for that, but I don't care. I'm not a big Jeff Hardy fan to begin with, but I don't like his face paint at all. And Ruby Soho, it says Riot, but it's Ruby Soho, representing AEW here. So she has been with WWE before. So technically she could be on both, but I'm going to consider a Team AEW. At number 9 is Alexa Bliss. And Beth Phoenix has been eliminated. And like I said, I tried to pick up the highest overalls on the WWE girls because I know the custom ones could be up to 90s and stuff. So they kind of vary, actually. So there is a couple that have like 80s, low 80s. But then there's a couple that have really high 90s. And Io Shirai is number 10. Marry me, I'm single. How about guy in the crowd? How about you try eHarmony? How about you try Tinder? You know, these women do not want to marry you, guy in the crowd. And Ruby has been eliminated. So Ruby is out. And Rio is number 11 from AEW. I believe she was the first AEW's women's champion. I'm pretty sure she was. And Jade Cargill is number 12. I like her a lot. I looked at her record. She's like undefeated as I'm taping this. Yeah, I like her character on AEW some, but I've only seen her fight a couple times though. But according to when I was looking on the roster, she had the undefeated record. I think it was like 36-0. That's crazy. And then a 9-0 record for 2022 at the time that I made this. Who knows when you're going to see it, because like I said, I got tons of stuff done. And look at Io Shirai there. And Jade throws out, I believe it was Natalya. And look at Abaddon. Oh, man. It's fun, actually, and we're seeing, actually, the matchups between the different brands. And Abaddon has been eliminated. I don't know who this Serena, I think, woman is, but she's done a good job. And she was actually the last person I downloaded. So she barely made the cut. She's making all the women pay for it. And Thunder Rosa is number 13. Thunder Rosa at number 13, and Io Shirai eliminates Rio. So Thunder Rosa is probably my favorite. So she's probably my favorite. I don't know. It's between her and Hikaru Shida. Those two are my favorites on AEW, and I like Jade too. And Jamie Hayter is number 14 from AEW. And by the way, they all the AEW ones can be downloaded. I didn't make any of these, just to let you all know. Oh man, Jade with a nice move there. And Becky Lynch is number 15. So 15 is Becky Lynch. I just like Thunder Rosa. I like her look and stuff. I like the whole Day of the Dead face paint. I think it's pretty awesome. And Becky Lynch trying to eliminate Alexa Bliss there. I like Io Shirai a lot too. And Penelope Ford is number 16. I like Penelope Ford pretty good. Oh my goodness, and Jade with the kick. Look here, Alexa Bliss. And Io Shirai. And there goes Alexa Bliss. So Alexa Bliss has been eliminated. And I'm telling you, this Serena girl is just killing it right now. I don't know who she is, but once again, this desperate man in the crowd, man, he has got to put down. Someone needs to take away his sign. It's funny. As soon as I said that, the Elgato got disconnected. What are the odds? The man with the sign is involved. That's who did it. So you may have missed a second there. It's been happening every once in a while. I don't know what causes it. Just loses connection sometimes. Really ticks me off. But it looks like Jamie's been eliminated, and Becky Lynch. Jade is just unstoppable here, and Rhea Ripley at 17. I tried to pause it, but you may have missed a second, so that's my fault. And it could happen again, but so I'm not gonna. Hopefully it doesn't, but it's so weird because I did 2 yesterday, had no problems. And tonight, I think it's where I was messing with the cords. honestly, because I got all these cords tangled up, and my setup is one of the worst setups ever. It is just a total, just a mess, basically. And there goes that Serena girl, so she's been eliminated. Once again, that guy with the sign will not stop. He is desperate for love. And Shayna Baszler is number 18. So Shayna's a really good fighter. And Io Shirai eliminates Rhea Ripley. So. And Hikaru Shida is number 19. Definitely one of my favorites. Between her and Thunder Rosa are my favorite on the AEW side, for sure. Io Shirai versus Shida, that's awesome. And number 20 is Trish Stratus. And Io Shirai has been eliminated. So Trish Stratus is in the house. I think the greatest women's wrestler of all time. She's not like my absolute favorite, but when we're talking about like achievements, I think she is the best. But I do have people I prefer over her. People call me crazy, but And Bayley is 21. Bayley at 21 here. And Trish going after Thunder Rosa here. And China is 22. Didn't see that one coming, did you? Yeah, so I included China in here at 22. And Jade is facing elimination, but I'm telling you, Jade's tough. I hope Jade wins this so she could be 37-0. So, but we'll see. I don't know if she can pull it off or not. But, oh, Bayley. Oh, no. Allie, the bunny, is 23. I like Allie. Penelope Ford is going to eliminate Trish Stratus here. So Trish Stratus has been eliminated. And Red Velvet is 24. Red Velvet. I don't know anything about Red Velvet. Number 25 is Bianca Belair. And looks like the Bunny's been eliminated. I'm still rooting for Jade all the way. And Sheeta has been eliminated, so Jade continues her wrath. And Nyla Rose at number 26 from AEW. Marry Me, I'm Single. They have got to stop. That crowd is just out of control at this point. And I remember that crazy match with Nyla Rose, and I think it was Rio. I think that was the first championship they ever had. I think it was those two that fought. And I like Rio and stuff, but that was just I think it was them two. I'm not 100%, but that was like a brutal fight. And Chyna has been eliminated. So Bianca Belair has eliminated Chyna. And Asuka is number 27 here. I'm rooting for Jade. I mean, she's made it this far. I want to see 37-0. And Mickie James, number 28 here. Oh my goodness, that's the third time that person has put up that sign. I am counting. I'm going to fine him $3,000 every time that guy puts up that sign. That's the third time. Look at Mickie James here. And Britt Baker is 29. She's all right. Red Velvet has been eliminated. I'm not I like Britt Baker, but she's not one of my favorites. It's kind of like with Becky Lynch. Like, they're very talented, but they're just not my favorites. Oh, man. Look at Jade with that kick. Brutal kick. I would like to see a showdown between Jade and Asuka. I don't know if we'll get to see it or not. And number 30 is Tay Conte. I don't have an idea of who this one is. So she is from AEW though. That's all I do know. So it's about even. There hasn't really. I mean, I think AEW's going to win this thing, but Asuka and Bianca and Mickie James are the only three left. But Bianca and Asuka are really good here. And Jade, oh my goodness, Jade continues to eliminate everyone in her path. And I am rooting for Jade all the way. Look at Bianca Belair, huh? She got kind of stuck in the crowd. Trying to do a charge, but it's not working. And we are down to 6 people in this. Britt Baker has eliminated Nyla Rose. I think I may have missed it. Mickie James, it looks like she's done. Well, AEW wins. Wow, I didn't notice that. So AEW has officially won. It was kind of unfair, to be honest with you. It really was. And there goes Penelope Ford, and we are down to 3. It was kind of unfair because of the overalls, and I kind of feared that would happen. Obviously, there's not much I can do without spending hours just editing it. I tried to make some of the AEW girls 80s. They came as 80s, so. But I just think that maybe there's probably a couple of them that they set at 99. I didn't really pay attention to the overall. I tried to make sure nobody was under 80 going in. That's all I tried to make sure of. So I didn't get any women from WWE under 80. And we are down to 3. I'm rooting for Jade here. Hoping she wins because she's been in here for a while. Oh, come on. No. Yes. Oh, no. They're going to double team. They're going to double team, aren't they? Oh, my goodness. They got her now. It took 2 of you. It took 2 of you. Oh, of course, Britt Baker. Of course. And I don't know anything about Tay. But, like I said, Britt Baker's okay. She's not one of my favorites. So. Oh, yeah, Britt Baker's gone. And Tay Conte wins, and I don't care. I don't care. I'm mad. I'm mad. You all had to double team Jade to win. That's the only way you won this thing. That's the only way you won this thing. You wouldn't have won otherwise. Jade had it in the bag. She was going to go to WrestleMania, and you're not. That's what you need to understand. You're not. You were number 30. You had this handed to you. You're not going. I don't care who you are. I don't know anything about Tay, really. But, you know what? Jade's going to WrestleMania. You're not. Jade was so close to winning, and I was rooting for her all the way. Because, I mean, she lasted a while, too. And she eliminated tons of people. But in the end, Tay Conte wins. AEW wins. Whatever. But it is what it is. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was pretty fun. Besides all the desperate men in the crowd. I've never seen them so desperate in my life. Marry me, I'm single. Marry me, I'm single. That one guy had it 3 times up. Goodness. There's tons of dating apps. These women are not interested in the fans. Okay? They're not going to go on a date with these fans that show up to all my Rumbles. So. But I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you all later. Thanks for dropping by.